Heavy rains that pounded Oahu over the weekend triggered flash flooding in several areas. The worst conditions occurred on Saturday, particularly in the windward region. In the Kaneohe area, several homes were reportedly flooded due to heavy runoff from the surrounding hills. Meanwhile, portions of Kamehameha Highway near the Waikane Stream were flooded, causing traffic disruptions and increasing the risk to motorists. Residents were advised to remain alert for the potential for further rainfall and possible flash flooding. The National Weather Service issued a flash flood warning for Kauai and Oahu on Saturday morning, February 21, 2026. Many residents began receiving the warning on their phones around 3 a.m. Heavy rain would continue for several hours in the Kula Mountains. The Kaneohe River turned into a raging river, and severe flooding was observed on roads from Kualo to Rock Pile on Oahu's north shore.
Yeah, we're in sync this far.
The city and county of Honolulu activated its emergency operations center around 7:45 a.m. The National Weather Service said that around 8:30 a.m., a gauge near Waiahole recorded an instantaneous heavy rainfall equivalent to nearly 8.5 inches per hour. An hour later, around 9:30 a.m., the NWS reported that the Maunalua River was at its highest level in 15 years, with the gauge reaching 9 feet. Honolulu Police Department officers were seen monitoring the river for overflow. "I've never seen anything like this before," said Troy Mangum, a teacher in Maunalua. "Usually you can see rocks at the bottom of the river. When the tide is low, you can almost walk across it, but now the current is so strong." He was seen telling homeless people under a bridge to get ready to leave as the water continued to rise. Like the city heading towards it, traffic turned into a river as police were seen assisting stranded cars.
Time. Well, Anchor Church is getting a little bit of water action today.
On the north shore, the Anahulu River began to overflow its banks, sending tons of debris miles out to sea. As rain continued to pound the Kula Mountains, the rivers in Wahiawa and Haliwea continued to rise.
Happy vacation.
Go to Hawaii, they said.
In 2021, the Opula River, which originates in the Kula Mountains and flows through Haleiwa, rose to 15 feet, causing severe flooding and the evacuation of parts of Haleiwa. Many businesses and homes were flooded at the time, and on Saturday, they were dismayed as the river began to reach their businesses again. "It's getting higher by the minute," said surf and salsa owner John Acuna, whose business was hit hard in 2021. "When I got to work this morning, the river was still low, but it's already risen about 5.5 feet in 3 hours."
Oh my God!
Around 2 p.m., the city and county ordered the evacuation of all residents of Otay Camp in Waialua due to flash flooding. Residents were seen leaving the area and evacuating vehicles, while police and the Department of Natural Resources and Forestry, DLNR, went door to door to warn them of the rising waters. "Our houses are still flooded right now," said resident Kashon Bode. We're just trying to get everything we can out, trying to salvage anything of value, and making sure we don't lose too much. At 3 p.m., the Department of Emergency Management, DOT, announced on social media that the Like Highway exit from A3 to Kaneohe had reopened after being closed since Saturday morning due to severe weather. At 1:48 p.m., the Oahu Department of Emergency Management issued an evacuation notice for Ote Camp along Cop Road in Waialua due to flash flooding. As of 12:33 p.m., the National Weather Service, NWS, had extended the flash flood warning for Oahu until 2:15 p.m. Rainfall was recorded at a rate of 1 to 1.5 inches per hour. Recent observations indicated that widespread heavy rainfall had decreased, and heavy rain would become more localized over the next 1 to 2 hours.
The weather's awesome here, they said. I'm gonna go on a little adventurous walk in the monsoon.
At 10:53 a.m., the NWS updated information that rainfall had decreased to about 1 to 2 inches per hour, and that most streams in the area had stabilized or were slowly receding. The heaviest rainfall was currently along the axis from Oahu to Turtle Bay. Around 8 a.m., the National Weather Service, NWS, reported rainfall of 2 to 4 inches per hour, with some areas experiencing more than 6 inches per hour, particularly in Luluku. Flash flooding is currently occurring, and the Like Highway exit from A3, heading toward Kaneohe, is closed due to heavy rain. On Saturday morning, the NWS said that for Oahu, radar and automated rain gauges indicate heavy rainfall in the Kula Mountains, with the heaviest rainfall between Monowili and Hauula. The Maunalua River has surpassed its 15-year record flood level. Major flooding is expected at Mapunapuna, Fort Shafter, Maunalua Gardens, and properties in the Maunalua Valley, according to an NWS post on social media. NWS stream gauges indicate increased discharge at the South Fork Kakanahua Stream, Kamanenu Stream on Monowai, Hawa Stream, and the Waihawa Reservoir Spillway.